We're just back. Hopefully this works. We are live.
All right.
I think. It's not coming up, but I'm sure we're live. Live,
All right,
20
okay.
seconds. Okay.
All right. So anyway, I just thought
Oh, we're live. Hang on, let me just play the music.
You're playing it.
Oh. I should have jacked off.
I thought you worked it out because
Okay, go.
Okay, so this is news just here. We've got a video clip here of what happened after our last live failed. So I'm just going to play it.
Hopefully you can see this.
This is my reaction.
We'll do it live. Fucking thing. No, we'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Okay.
Fuck it.
Oh, that was us.
That was basically our conversation.
Moments ago. So we tried to get really technical because Mr. Tech Guy over here wanted to get really technical.
Can I just say it's because Anne likes to use Safari and there's a browser, and no matter how many times I tell her not to use it, disaster.
Anyway, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is us coming live today from a different desk, kind of not the kitchen bench, it's our work desk, but welcome to the Good News channel. We are, coming to you live from around the world, and we're going to kick off the good news, as we always do, with the global recoveries, which to date are at 301,828, which is phenomenal! And we were just saying, when you couldn't hear us, if you're actually on and you can hear us, can you just let us know? Because that was the issue last time. But last time we brought you this news, it was at 200,000. So we've had 100,000 since last Friday recover, which is amazing. So some other fun news. People were like, I can't hear you, but it looks like you're having a lot of fun. We were. And I was joking saying that Morgan had written half of this news today. And so I hadn't read it. And the opening line is, here we go. If being quarantined during the coronavirus pandemic has you feeling a little horny, you're not alone. Two giant pandas at Hong Kong Zoo made it successfully on Monday for the first time in almost 10 years together at the park. But staff at the Ocean Park theme park and zoo announced the female Ying Ying and the male Li Li finally sealed the deal around 9 a.m. local time.
That's some really lazy naming.
I also thought that. Soulmates. I was like, maybe they're just pissed about their name. Anyway, the good news is the pandas did the good thing on the good foot. There's a saying.
There's not a saying.
There's a saying.
There's a million.
But it's really exciting because pandas are not good at mating. And turns out all they needed was a pandemic and a little bit of privacy. And the photos are really cute. So if you do want to go look that up, we had the photo, but here we are. So.
Okay, so some good news over in the United States. Brooklyn Nets owner Joe Tsai, I think the T is silent in that, who is also the billionaire and co-founder of online store Alibaba, has donated 2,000 ventilators and 2.6 million surgical masks, along with 170,000 pairs of goggles, to New York to help fight the coronavirus, which is awesome. So what we're seeing a lot since this all kicked off is actually private money just being absolutely dumped into the fight against corona.
Yeah, which is amazing. Absolutely amazing. And Jimmy, I see that you're watching. Can you please let us know if the sound is okay? Just comment. Yeah. Someone comment. I'm sure it is because no one's complained yet. Okay, so obviously there has been a lot of craziness going on with the coronavirus, but there are actually some huge blessings in disguise as well, including, now this is a really big one. I want you to understand the weight of positivity and optimism and just what this has actually done for the world. But basically, there are lives that have been saved as pollution is reducing so much in certain areas in China. So China.
If you're Donald Trump, China.
Oh my God. Donald Trump did this press conference and he said China. Funny. Anyway, we say it all the time in this house. But 2 months of pollution reduction has actually saved the lives of 4,000 children under 5 and 73,000 adults over 70 in China. So adding that up, I think how many people have died? I don't go in the numbers of deaths. I really don't. So I couldn't even tell you how many.
I think it's like 80,000?
So,
I don't know.
point is, more people just in China alone right now have been saved from air pollution reduction than the lives that have been taken of the coronavirus.
Coronavirus, not the
Silver
hero,
lining.
not the hero we deserve, the one we need.
Clearly, we all were sent to our rooms and the world is healing. Okay, so staying with clear air and air pollution reduction now, taking it to India, where residents in, I'm going to butcher this, Jalandhar in Punjab are witnessing something they haven't for over 30 years, which for many people, it's their entire lifetime. But the Himalayas mountains, which is some 200 kilometers from that town, is visible to the naked eye, which, as I said, due to air pollution, hasn't happened in over 30 years. So, Mother
Fantastic
Nature, killing it.
Okay, going back to billionaires, I can talk about all the money today, which is great.
Love
But
the money.
yeah, that's so Jack Dorsey. If you guys might know Jack Dorsey as CEO of Twitter, but he also has a bunch of other businesses and ventures that he's doing. But he's actually set up a fund as part of his equity company called Square, but it's $1 billion fund with a B, not an M. $1 billion fund to help fight COVID-19 and help with relief efforts. And also a bunch of other related causes to do with coronavirus. So Dorsey has a net worth of $3.3 billion. That's according to Forbes, and announced this plan on Tuesday. He said $1 billion represents 28% of his wealth.
That's
So
huge.
that's a quarter of everything he owns. So, or if he's not he owns, I'd say, but everything he
Yeah, well, he owns.
his value.
He has
So,
that money.
but he's quoted as saying why now is he wants to see the impact in his lifetime,
I love
which is
that.
great.
The other thing I read on that article was his big thing was like he wants to see the impact, but he also he wants to inspire other billionaires to put their money where their mouth is and do the same thing, which
Yeah.
I love. Okay, so over now to Africa for some non-COVID news, but phenomenally positive news all the same. And one of Africa's largest great wilderness areas has just celebrated an extraordinary landmark. I need a trumpet. But they have gone an entire year during which not a single elephant has been recorded killed by poachers, which is amazing. So, yeah,
Good news. It's all
good
wins
news.
for the environment.
Phenomenal. It's all
All the
like
positive news.
the environment's winning.
Okay, so great news if you're.
Hey, Kyle. Hey, Ari.
Hey, mate, how are
Actually, quickly, we know our goddaughters Paisley and Summer watch this back and say, hey, Paisley and Summer.
you? Hey, Paisley. Hey, Summer.
We love you.
Okay, so good news saying about how you can save some income in your household at the moment. A bunch of insurers in USA have returned $800 million in premiums because no one's driving to work. So with forced stay at home, forced lockdown, working from home and things like that, now is actually a really good time if you find yourself in that situation.
This is like a fun little life hack.
This
for
is an early life tip. We've got another life tip coming
You
up.
got two more.
Yeah, in the next segment. But what I would be doing if I were you guys is contacting your car insurer and letting them know that your vehicle usage has dropped down to basically zero now, and that needs to be reflected in your premium. So some people are saving a lot of money there as well. So something good out of something bad.
Yeah, and these two particular insurers in America have returned $800 million in premiums. I'm like, Australia, catch up.
Yeah.
But then Morgs was like, we should call our insurers, and I was like, yeah, tell the people.
Yeah, so I think I've got a couple of life pro tips today. I got two for you.
Guys,
Well, there's three.
hold
There's
on
three.
to your knickers.
Yeah, I'm three.
Can
Got
I
three
just
of them.
ask them firstly? Guys, I tried to say, I thought there was a quote that you do the good thing on a bad foot, or you do like the... What's that saying?
It's
There's a saying.
There's a billion euphemisms for sexual intercourse, and you've chosen one that no one's ever heard of. Congratulations, that's a new personal best for you. You could
I butcher everything.
You literally could have
But I
chosen.
swear to God, you're doing the good thing on the... something. Someone's going to watch this and know what I'm saying, and they're going to say...
Or not.
Or
Which
not.
is totally fine. Okay, back to the life pro tip. So, if you ever find yourself in a conversation with someone and you've forgotten their name,
No, if you think someone has...
forgotten your name,
Yes.
right? So,
Which can get awkward,
can get awkward. You're like, oh, holy shit, this person doesn't remember my name.
and they should.
Yeah. Skip the awkwardness and use your name in the third person. So I'll give you an example of how that looks, right? So we're having a conversation, and I might say, hey, the other day I was downstairs, and I could hear my wife upstairs yelling, Morgan, come upstairs and get your phone, it's ringing. That's an example, okay?
Excellent
Life pro tip, get you out of an awkward situation, you're welcome. Number two,
Excellent.
second life pro tip, more practical. I think I'll probably get more use out of this one.
He got very, very excited about
Yeah.
this.
This is a good one for you guys too. If you put melted cheese in the bottom of a hard shell taco, the shell won't split. Boom. You can end it here.
Well, we are. So thank you guys for hanging in there. Thank you for coming back. Morg's actually even sent me this, or like had it in our show notes today. A scientific, this is Morg's, he's so science facts figures. But if you're enjoying this, share it. And the idea that Morg said was, he sent me this research article and it was like, people like you more if you share positive news.
That was a terrible explanation.
Would you like to tell the people?
Yeah, so there's a study called Shoot the Messenger,
Okay.
and they find that regardless if the person is innocent, if they're delivering bad news,
They
so
don't like
even
you.
if they're completely unrelated to what's happened, people will like them less. So if you want people to like you more, go ahead and share this. Be the bearer of good news and watch your
Share
life
the positive
improve.
news. But so we had this whole idea that we were doing this every single day because we felt like people needed it. We've just found out as well that obviously kids are now pretty much, Victoria's announced that all children are going to be homeschooled for term 2.
Maybe we could do a kids show.
The-
Oh, hello, Jemima.
Oh, that we are definitely not kid people.
That's
But
literally how I interact with
people
kids.
are stressed, is my point, and they just need some positivity and some goodness in their life. So we were doing this every day, and then we stripped it back to we're going to do once a week because we had slides and we had all this stuff, but it just doesn't work with the amount of people online at the moment. It's slowing everything down. So we'll come back to a couple of times a week. We'll go live. Come and hang out with us.
I'll find a better system.
We'll do 10:30 every other day. So if you see it, watch it. Hopefully we made you laugh. And yeah, until next time, spread a little love.